Hi everybody, my name is Shannon. Welcome to my channel, Another Yarn. Thank you so much for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. I'm planning on this one being a really short video. Yeah, we'll see, right? No hour long, well, the only hour long ones I do is probably lives, and I don't do those often. Those are always impromptu. Pretty much like, oh, I feel like chatting. I'm going to turn on a live. So if you're new here, thank you so much. You have stumbled upon a yarn channel. Love my yarns. I'm just saying, right? Isn't that why we're here? I like to knit. I like to crochet. I like to make things. And yeah, I like to overpromise sometimes. And a lot of times I'm overpromising things to myself, right? And I just put out yesterday a video asking what my WIP, I've got some things that I started making when I first started my channel, which has been over a year. And I have WIPs that are older than that, of course, but these are things that I've shown. And I'm like, well, which one should I work on? And, you know, I was watching in the morning and everything when I was getting ready for work. And you know, it's like, okay, well, what are people really saying? I really 100% went to bed after making yesterday's video and would have bet money that everyone was saying, where'd it go? I moved it. The dragon's over there. Oh, here. The dragon. I would have bet money everybody would have said the dragon blanket. And I was really surprised. I really didn't think the friendship shawl would really fit in there. I wasn't sure why that one was necessarily brought up in comparison to the older things, but hey, not a problem. But it was the sweaters, and it was the reason for the sweaters that really touched my heart. It was my oldest, one of my sisters, and everything's my oldest sister. She's asked me for one of the sweaters that I started making, and I was putting a lace cable pattern right up the sleeve. It's from the Japanese Knitting Bible, Stitch Bible, and it looks like angels to me, and she claimed it. I'm like, okay, you know, and my sister has gotten a few of my sweaters previously, and the funny part is, and I'll go ahead and post some pictures and you can tell me with a comparison. I am 5'8", she is 4'11". So she's like, yes, I want a sweater. I'm like, well, I made this one for me. Granted, I'm almost a foot taller than her, but I'll send it, which I did. So she's perfectly fine with it because she wanted a sweater dress anyway. Not a joke, you know, and the difference, it's about a sweater dress length. All right. So she has claimed the angel sweater, and I had the body done, or at least I thought I did, and I had both sleeves ready to do raglets. Okay. And then my granddaughters, I'm up at the collar area, so I'm farther along with that one. But I called my sister this morning and I was saying, well, what do you think people picked? It's just the angel sweater. Now, I'm not sure if she was saying that because she would like to actually get that when it gets cooler or what have you. Actually, she did say that with everything that's going on in the world right now, people are a little bit more alert and a little bit more aware and needing some hope. And angels going up and down the sleeves might have really tipped the scales. So I wasn't going to do a video tonight. I was tired. I am dressed up. Oh yeah, I am dressed up. We had big wigs in town for work today, right? And you know, there you go, all dressed up and what have you. I just haven't changed out of my work clothes. And I was tired. I was tired. We had chores, we had things we were doing, and I just didn't feel like it. And then I was reading the comments. And the comments to the video, I haven't responded to them yet, but the comments were spectacular. Kay told me that I am working on stitch pattern 167 for the angel. Thank you so much. You are absolutely correct. So yay. She also told me where to find the colorwork pattern because I used a portion of a colorwork pattern from another pattern. I couldn't remember it. She told me which one it was, you know, so it was fantastic. And I haven't commented back, but I screenshotted the comment to refer back to. It was like, oh yeah, this is fantastic. Thank you so much. I definitely needed that because I've been putting out a video pretty much a day, and then I've also got the shorts. I'm like, let me go find it and search it out and see which one I was doing. I wasn't really looking forward to that. So I really appreciated that. But the consensus is work on the sweaters. Work on the granddaughter sweater. She's 8 years old. It fits her. I do have pictures, but if I can blur out the face and stuff like that, I can put that on. But you know, working on hers because it still fits her and she's my grandbaby, and then work on my sister's. And the sentiment for both were very similar. The granddaughter, because she's going to grow, and if she outgrows it before I finish it, she may hold it against me, right? Nana promised this and didn't get it done. Nana showed me this and I was excited and it didn't happen. And that's valid. That is a very valid point. And the other one that really hit me too is the poignancy of time. We think we have forever. We really, really do. I just had a birthday. I do not think I am over the hill in any way, shape, or form. I just turned 55, right? But we're not guaranteed tomorrow. And my sister's expecting this and she's waiting on this sweater. And my granddaughter's expecting that sweater and waiting on the sweater. And the dragon blanket is amazing and fun, but kids of all ages can play with this. So this isn't a time sensitive as far as it's gotta fit. You promised it. So, okay, there you go. And the friendship shawl isn't promised to anybody. So of course that's down on the list. That one doesn't have an emotional heartstring to it. So I took all of that in there, got a little bit more energy, decided I'm not going to get out of my work clothes and put my jammies on because I'm not going to film in my jammies. I'm just going to throw that out there. No, I'm not filming in my jammies, right? Left my work clothes on and I got my needles and like, okay, I at least want to get the arms attached for the sweater for my sister. And I accomplished that, but then I started second guessing myself. So here it is attached, and I'm like, look at those arms comparatively, you know? I'm like, I don't know. She's 4'11". I am 5'8". So then I'm pulling up pictures of her wearing the same sweater that I was wearing, going, how many inches difference? You know, I'm trying to eyeball it, you know, where it's landing on her, where it's landing. And I think I should just leave it alone. I've contemplated, okay, I know I've got the sleeves on, I've got them attached, I've gone a couple rounds, right? I know I've done that. I've got my angel pattern on the sleeves set up. I know where I'm at. I know where I'm at on the pattern. Do I rip all that out and make it longer? I mean, she likes the sweater dresses, so that's fine too, but wouldn't it be nice to have a sweater that maybe doesn't go down to her knees or pretty close to it? I don't know. I'm going to leave it. I'm just going to go. So I was saying to my hubby, it's like, do I just throw caution to the wind and finish it and make one that's more towards her size? You know, because bust size we're similar, but height size we're not, right? You know, I mean, hey, we people, we come in all shapes and sizes. Just gonna throw that out there. We really do. So I felt inspired, and that was 100% from the comments. It was 100% from the comments, and it really hit. It did. You know, I'm not going to go into more detail and everything. You know, you can feel free to read comments and everything yourself, and you'll probably see what I'm talking about. But it hit, and thank you everybody for putting out the comments and stuff, because it has encouraged me and it has touched me to continue on, and it surprised me 100%. I was flabbergasted. I really did. After I made the video, and while it was uploading, because if you know anything about YouTube and videos and uploading, it takes a while, I was looking at the instructions for the dragon, the wings, because that's what I need to do, is the wings and put everything together. And I was reading the instructions and kind of going over that and going, all right, how easy or how hard is that going to be? Because I anticipated that that was going to be the choice for the week. Boy, was I wrong. I thought it would be a hands down, you know, because I've gotten comments throughout this last year of, hey, where's the dragon? We haven't seen the dragon for a while. We haven't seen that dragon. Where's that dragon? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I about nothing. And then there's another comment on there that said, finish Layla. Layla was not one of the choices, but I do have a comment, finish Layla. Layla's over a decade. She's been ahead for a decade. I think if I finished her, she'd run away. I'm just saying, you know, I kind of like her. She's been my, you know, my head on a shelf for a long time. You know, it would be really weird if she had a body. What do you think? But I thought that was kind of funny. That was an interesting one. So I am prepped, and the exciting part is with all the comments and stuff, it looks like I'll be working on both sweaters. This is the first one. I do have this now, it's connected, and we did see yesterday with the granddaughter sweater a lot farther along that it is connected in the same manner, right? So we do have the two sweaters, and you can see how much closer hers is. I think I might pull up one of the kid sweater patterns that I have, the Wallaby, because that's what I was planning on doing with this, and then went completely off the rails. Count the stitches, see where I'm at, do the center placard or something, some sort of a crew or a V, and start the hood. I mean, why not? Go downstairs and verify that I have enough of that pink, pretty sure I do, and just knock it out. What I found putting the raglan sleeves on the one for my sister with the angel sweater and grabbing pattern number 167, thanks Kay, you know, grabbing that and figuring out where I was on the angel, I'm making a mountain out of a molehill. I'm gonna throw that out there. It's not difficult. Yeah, that took a little bit of time because my yarn was tangled, you know. I mean, all the stuff self-inflicted of shoving it in and out of bags for, you know, this last year, but it's not that difficult. It really isn't. And I got a few rounds, and I actually did a couple rows of decreases. Yay! I'll figure out where I'm gonna finish off with the angel itself. And what I mean by that, here, let me put this back in the bag and try not to tangle it like I keep doing everything else. What I mean by that is, as it goes up for the raglan right here, you know, I don't want to start the hood and chop the angel's head off. That would not be good, right? That would be bad. So we've got this here, we've got the angel, there's an angel head. So I've got 3 full angels, and I'm working on the 4th right here. And you know, every other row, it's going to go like this, and it'll start to get into that angel, the sides of the angel pattern. And before I do that, I think what I want to do is finish off 1 angel and then just do the rest of the stockinette stitch. And I'm not sure, I'll have to count the rows to see if I'll have enough to make 5 angels, but I might have to finish off where I'm at right now, finish this angel, and then you know, do some twisted stitches or whatever to incorporate it to make it a nice smooth transition. But I really don't want a half of an angel getting her head cut off doing the hood. That somehow I just don't think that would be a good idea, right? So there you go. But all this time, this has been sitting in timeout. It didn't do anything wrong, and I was just more concerned of, well, I've got to pull up my pattern, and I haven't done the angel thing in a while, and then I have to pay attention. It wasn't hard. It wasn't hard at all. It's on the needles, and that's half the battle. So it is there. I'm doing the raglan. The angel's not hard. It's not. Jumped right in, figured out where I was, put a couple rounds on it. What was the big deal? What was the big deal? There you go. So thank you everybody for all of your love and support and encouragement. I know my sister would be thanking you also, right? She listens to my videos, so she's like, yes, do the angel, right? And I know my granddaughter will be extremely thrilled to get her sweater. I haven't done any work on it yet, but I will. It is really, really close, so I'm working on the sweaters. So I appreciate the encouragement. I really, really do. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. You guys have a great day, night, evening, whatever it happens to be. And I will talk to you again later. Bye-bye.